How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Battlefield 2042 video. So for today's video, I just have a quick one for you guys. With the latest update that came out yesterday for Battlefield 2042, a lot of the weapons are now actually usable. The weapons are actually a lot more accurate, and they actually made a lot of good changes, and now some of the weapons are actually worth using. So for today's video, I'm showing you guys the fastest way that I found to farm weapon attachments for every single individual weapon. Now, since they removed the XP from portal mode, you can't make your own servers and you can't farm XP that way, but you can, however, farm XP in the solo and co-op mode. So you don't have to play online, you can just head over to solo and just farm a bunch of bots. But I'm going to show you the specific location and show you what I do when I farm each individual weapon. It doesn't take too long. As you can see, from just one match, I unlocked all these different attachments. I use multiple different weapons each time I do this. If you want, you can just stick with one weapon at a time, but just so I don't get bored, I like to switch it up, and I'll use a shotgun or a light machine gun or a sniper rifle, or I'll cycle through 2 or 3 weapons at a time just to keep it interesting. But as you can tell, I unlocked a lot of attachments just from one go. And this is way faster than doing this through multiplayer. And let's be real, you're not going to get 200 to 300 kills in a single match in multiplayer, so this is just a way better alternative. And I recommend that everybody does this just so that you can unlock and play with the best attachments for when you do play multiplayer. So the first thing you want to do in the menu is go over to the All Out Warfare tab. You're going to want to select the game modes, and then up at the top you want to select solo and co-op, and then you want to make sure you select breakthrough. Then you want to go into those individual map settings, and you want to set the AI over to beginner so that they're the easiest. They're not too difficult to kill, they're pretty brain dead, pretty easy to farm. So set them to beginner, and then go down to Kaleidoscope. That is the map that we're going to be doing this on. So what we're going to do is we're going to play through the map as normal. We're going to take the first objective, and then we're going to take the second objective. You can burn through those objectives pretty easy. That's a good point to either farm some vehicle kills or farm whatever weapon you're trying to get. But the actual farming method doesn't take place until the final objective up at C1. It's on top of the skyscraper, and this is where you're going to be doing a lot of farming. Now for me, I like to pick Angel for this farming method because he can drop loadout crates, which can give you additional ammo. You can just refill your ammo over and over, and you're going to want to carry a insertion beacon with you because the insertion beacon is going to let you continuously respawn on top of this skyscraper. So you're going to want to take one of the elevators or ride a helicopter or something up to the top of the skyscraper, and you're going to want to go around the back side of the building. You come out the elevators and then you walk around behind the elevators, place down your insertion beacon, and then you come down over here behind these pipes and you lay down, and then the AI won't shoot you. And then this is pretty much where you stay. You're just going to get tons and tons of kills. The AI like to cluster on this roof. And yeah, you just pick whatever weapon you want, mow down all these bots. I like to let them continuously revive each other so that it counts as multiple kills. If you're smart about it, you can just pick them off one at a time, and then they'll all cluster and try to revive each other. But one thing you want to make sure not to do is kill all of them at once. If you kill too many of them, you can see the reinforcement count up at the top. You can see how many of your AI teammates are on the roof versus how many AIs are on the opposing side. Don't let this number get too low or your team will end up winning. I like to let the number get down to like 8 or 9 enemies, and then I'll back off. I'll refill my ammo, or I'll switch weapons or something, and then I'll let that number refill back up to like 20, 21. You want to keep the roof filled up with more enemies than your allies because you want this farm to go on as long as possible. You don't want it to end too early, and you want to get through multiple weapons, and you basically just want to get as much kills as possible before the time runs out. So if for some reason you fall off the roof, or if for whatever reason the AI decide to kill you, then you can just respawn at that beacon. Keep in mind you have to place a new beacon every time you respawn there. And then if you run out of ammo, you can call in the loadout crate, get yourself some extra ammo, change your loadouts, use different weapons. And yeah, this is pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. You just sit here behind this pipe, wait for the enemy to get in front of you, and you just farm whatever weapons you need. I went through like 5 to 6 different sniper scopes and attachments. I've leveled up my shotguns, which I've never even used shotguns in multiplayer, so This is the first time I've used a shotgun, and I've got tons of shotgun kills. I leveled up my light machine guns. I got a couple attachments for the light machine guns, and just this is way faster than doing it online. And I'd say in an hour or two, you'll have pretty much all the attachments that you could want for any of your weapons. Even some of the bigger attachments like the drum magazines, which are like 300 plus kills, you'll burn through those in no time if you do this method. And yeah, hopefully it helps you guys out. I would take advantage of this now before DICE either catches on and they nerf it, or they just don't allow you to do this. This is how I've been personally leveling up all my stuff, and if it helps you guys out, please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, that way you guys don't miss out on any future videos. And that is going to do it for this one, guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitch at SwanyPlaysGames Live. Be sure to join the channel's Discord. Those links are down in the description. And I will talk to you all in the next video.